Most coaches and consultants are stuck chasing customers and competing on price, but YouTube flips that completely. I'm only 6 months in and I have about 700 subscribers, and YouTube already generates half my business's revenue. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly why you need to start a YouTube channel for your business. Here's the big difference between YouTube and how most of us work. Right now, you're most likely trading time for money. You have one-to-one calls, you do one project and that gives you one payment, and that's linear growth. But YouTube actually breaks this pattern. You create one video which might take you a few hours, that video gets uploaded to YouTube and it can work for you forever. Over the next few years, it can be seen by thousands of people, and every viewer is a potential client. But here's why YouTube is different from every other platform. Instagram posts might disappear after 48 hours, LinkedIn content gets buried after a few weeks, and TikTok dies after a few days. But YouTube videos are evergreen and they just keep working. So here are my 3 reasons that you should start a YouTube channel for your coaching or consultancy business. Reason 1, every video is an asset. So I helped one of my clients build a YouTube channel from scratch, and the first video we published got a few hundred views in the first month. It was nothing really special. 6 months later, the algorithm picked it up. It's now been live for about 12 months and it's still growing. Now that video's got over 60,000 views and it's bringing in new viewers and sales every day. We created it once and it's just been working for months. And here's another example. Our client Tom, he's a wilderness survival coach. He's really good at what he does, but he was stuck doing in-person training. There's only one of him, so his revenue was capped by how much time and energy he had for in-person events. But we helped Tom with a YouTube strategy and helped him create a digital product. In the first 30 days, he made £30,000. And this is from something that he created once. So people find him through his YouTube videos, they then sign up for his digital product. That now makes him money while he's out doing other things. And that's what YouTube can give you. You're not just posting content, you're building a library of assets that compound over time. Every video is working for you 24/7, bringing in potential clients, building trust, making sales while you're asleep, while you're working with other people, while you're out living your life. You're building something that grows and compounds over time. Reason 2, clients come to you. But the real shift happens in how people actually find you. So right now, most people we speak to are doing cold outreach. They're sending messages on LinkedIn. They're going to networking events. They're relying on unpredictable referrals. They're having sales calls with people who end up ghosting them or say, let me think about it. And it's exhausting. And honestly, it's demoralizing. I've been there. Because you know you're good at what you do, you get results for your clients, but you're constantly having to prove yourself. You're always having to justify your prices and competing with people who are just cheaper than you. But YouTube changes this. Trust is hard to build online these days. People are skeptical. They've been burned by fake gurus who don't deliver on their promises. And research shows now that for higher ticket products and services, people need about 7 hours of content before they trust you enough to buy from you. 7 hours. So think about how long that would take. 7 hours of face-to-face time with potential clients through traditional means. There'd be multiple coffee meetings, there'd be several calls, there'd be months of going back and forth. And at the end of that, they might never actually buy from you. But YouTube gets you there without actually even needing to be there. They've been watching you for hours, they've seen how you explain things, and they understand your philosophy and your approach. They trust you, they feel like they know you already. And by the time they reach out, they're not shopping around anymore. They're not comparing you to 3 other people. They're looking for you specifically. That trust is already there. The call is often just a formality to work out the details. And those clients are better clients because they respect your expertise, they follow your advice because they've bought into your approach before the first conversation even happens. It compresses months of relationship building into hours. It scales trust in a way that just isn't possible through traditional methods. But this only works if you actually know who you serve and what makes you different. Most people skip this step and they jump straight into making videos without having clarity on their positioning. So if you want to figure out your YouTube positioning, this is your unique angle and how you become a category of one, I've put together a complete free YouTube positioning blueprint. And this is the exact framework I use for my clients. So the link is in the description, so make sure you check that out. Reason 3, master communicator. So when you start creating videos, you're probably going to be uncomfortable on camera, maybe a bit stiff, you'll stumble over your words, and you might not be sure where to look. And that's completely normal. I was exactly the same, and sometimes I still am. But over time, you get comfortable speaking to the camera, you learn how to structure your thoughts clearly, you figure out how to explain complex ideas simply. to develop confidence presenting. And that's a skill that's really transferable. It'll help you in your client calls. It'll make you more clear, confident, and more persuasive. It might show up in workshops and podcasts and interviews, speaking opportunities, anywhere that you need to communicate. Being able to communicate clearly with confidence is what separates you from everybody else. But there's another layer to this. Creating videos forces you to actually master your material. So you might already be good at what you do, you get your clients results, but can you explain your process clearly? Can you break down your frameworks in a way that somebody with no background or knowledge would be able to understand? YouTube forces you to do that. When you sit down and you script a video, you have to distill your expertise down to its essence. You have to find clearest examples, the best metaphors, the most logical sequence. And when that happens, you don't just become better at YouTube, but you actually get better at what you do. You become sharper, clearer, and just more effective. So if you're a coach or consultant who's tired of chasing clients, competing on price, YouTube can change that. But the thing is, the biggest reason that most people never see results is that they can't stay consistent. So watch this video next where I break down the exact system I use to post weekly videos so that you can build a library of content that works for you 24/7 instead of quitting after 3 videos like most people do. So watch this video next and I'll see you there.